I manage the UCLEAR brand now.
Okay.
For about the last year and a half.
Okay.
So we're bringing UCLEAR back in terms of the technology as a complete and total revamp. You know, we're on the Bluetooth 5 platform now. Several industry firsts, and that's the dual hidden microphones, the Bluetooth 5, the crash detection, the laser gesture sensor that allows you to control this with hand movements when you have heavy gloves on.
Yes.
So, you know, there's a laser that comes out of there, and that's all you'd have to do to start the music.
Come on.
So if I go like this, you'll hear that music start up.
You had me at laser.
Okay. So that laser comes out about 10 centimeters, and it's there for when you have heavy gloves on.
Yeah.
This is how you would raise your volume. That's it. This is how you would change your tracks. So if I restart the music, and I want to change the tracks, I'll just go like that.
Very
I'm
cool.
on to the next track.
That's excellent.
So that was put there specifically by request of snowmobilers.
Yeah.
I would say that, and as well as the adjustable noise cancellation.
Yeah.
In addition, you've got adjustable graphic equalizer for the music.
Right.
And you've got really, really powerful speakers with very powerful magnets.
Yeah.
So between the magnets and the speakers and the adjustability, we deliver a sound that nobody can match. Because you have your own ears. And any other brand out there, some engineer tunes the speakers.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what brand. You got one tune for your speakers. UCLEAR allows you to adjust the bass, the treble, the mids, the balance exactly the way
that's great.
that you want it.
So this I can communicate through my telephone? I'll get a phone call on that too?
Absolutely. So your Bluetooth side of things, if you pair it to your phone, within 5 seconds, we could do it right now on your phone. I can have you into your music and your phone calls. You can even listen to your own YouTube videos in your helmet. Right?
I can't do that.
Okay, so you get to hear your own voice.
Yeah, you're very cool.
So that part's really simple. And then to pair them together in intercom, that connection is from unit to unit without the use of a phone. So even if you have no phone, no signal, the mesh intercom system will keep you connected off-road, and it's constantly trying to reconnect you.
Okay. Let's say a guy joins our group anybody has this and he wants to communicate with us. Do these automatically hit the same frequency, or they're always on the same? Are they on FM?
So it is an RF type of signal.
Okay.
Now, UCLEAR came from a military communication background. So one thing that's different about us is that if someone wants to join your group, you have to quickly pair them in.
Right.
And the reason is that we have 128-bit encryption, and not even NSA can listen in on your conversation. It's just something that's carried over. But the pairing process is ridiculously simple. Everyone holds down one button, and they will just pair together. So it's easy to remember. It only takes a few seconds to do. But if he came along and he'd never been in your group before, you'd quickly pair him in. You'd have a very private connection.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons that we're preferred by a lot of police officers and also a lot of one-percenter MCs.
Yeah.
Total privacy is assured with these. But if they've paired with you before, then what will happen is if they come back to your group, they will automatically be brought into the group.
I'll be honest with you. Years ago, I did try communications. It wasn't your brand, and after about 2 days of Mickey Mousing around with them and trying to pair and nonsense, they all just went right in the garbage, and that was the last time I tried it.
That's a really common story. Keep in mind that the technology has moved very quickly.
I'm sure.
Bluetooth really became a thing in like 2010. And Bluetooth 1, Bluetooth 2, now we're on Bluetooth 5, or at least UCLEAR is. And some of these things have been made much simpler. Within our app, you've got all your instructions that you need right there at the palm of your hand. But things like pairing, we've simplified that process significantly, even just since our last generation.
That's key.
So whatever brand you had, take it easy on them. Because the technology just was so good.
No, that makes sense.
But now it's becoming simpler and simpler all the time.
Is there a way to record the transmissions or to pair that with camera work that we're doing, or our GoPros or anything like that?
So one of the things that we know that people are doing is they're either running a separate microphone into their helmet for the GoPro, or they're recording the track with an app on their phone, and then they're overlaying that. I do believe that, if I'm not mistaken, some of the new cameras have Bluetooth headset technology built into them. So you would simply pair this as a headset
that might I don't know if
to your camera.
Okay.
And then it would act as a headset. It should be able to record that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's several things that set the UCLEAR apart and make us different, and the other guys too. one of the things that we don't do is have a bunch of plugins into our case.
Right.
We don't have an AV out or a audio out because we want to be the most waterproof, most rugged, and we want to be the smallest and lightest. That's also why we don't have an FM radio built in. So if a person came along and
What's
said,
FM radio?
I know, but the other guys have FM radio,
Yeah.
but we're about somewhere around 2/3 on average the size and the weight.
Yeah.
So those are decisions we
these are
made
weightless.
is to be, they only weigh a couple ounces.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
to them.
Excellent.
So
David, thanks very much.
welcome.
I really appreciate that. And I'll be in touch with you soon. We have these helmets too.
I think it's going to work excellent in this helmet.
Totally.
Everything I've seen, the way they've built this helmet,
Yeah.
I would expect the performance of the UCLEAR to be outstanding in this helmet.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry to say I have not ridden with this model yet.
This is
myself.
wicked.
I'm hoping to put a scratch or a dent on this one at the show and see if they'll give it to me.
Yeah.
And if so, I'll be riding with it.
They're nice. We ship to the Estates. Just hit me up.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Okay. That's pretty cool.